Yo, what's up, y'all? Welcome to this week's episode of Talks with Taboo. Welcome to this week's episode of the podcast. Hope y'all are having a good week. I know I am, man. I get to wake up every day and do what I love to do, and it's hard not to have a good week when you do that. And if you are enjoying your week, or if you're enjoying this podcast, and you're watching this on YouTube, go ahead and do me a favor, man. Hit like, subscribe to the channel. It helps me out because we're going to be doing this a lot. And this week, man... I got a great guest this week, man. One of my best friends. Love this dude to death, man. He was supported on the Eat My Sass tour, so me and him got to get really close, play a lot of dope shows together, meet a lot of really good people together, and just experience a good time of life together. And I miss him, but he's got his new EP out called The Marble Room right now. Out now on Cyclops Recordings, Mr. Subtronic's label. And it's a fucking awesome EP, so y'all make sure to go check that out. Yeah, he came on today. We decided to fuck around, have a good time, make a lot of jokes, talk about the EP, talk about life. But yeah, man, that's going to be it. I'm going to quit talking and let this episode just roll, baby. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Space Wizard.
Come here, girl, 'cause that ass fat. Let me take my tongue and go like a dirt track. I met a girl and her booty tastes like strawberries. I swear to God, this could be the one that I'm marrying. Hey, hey, and she's so different. I made that from behind. I met a girl and her booty tastes like strawberries.
Hello.
Hello.
Howdy.
How are you doing, sir?
Dude, I like the beard, man.
I know, I've been really lazy and I've just been growing all my hair out. Like, as you can see, my hair is down to my, it's actually, almost down to my nipples now. That's pretty far. I haven't, cut my hair in, I think, 3 or 4 months, basically since tour.
All right, so I'm going to be real with you real quick. Why is the beard red? It looks red. It looks like you meant, dude. Honestly, it was like you're trying to be a Targaryen, and then another one of those fucking. What were the other ones who were red? The wildlings. It's like the Targaryens and the wildlings got together and fucked, bro.
Dude, are we already exposing me? All right, so I guess my hair isn't real, guys. I'm sorry. I'm actually a fucking brown-headed. I was ginger as a kid. I used to right when the South Park episode came out, I just slowly changed from ginger to brown so I didn't get made fun of a ton as a kid.
Smart.
Yeah, dude, I was really I was thinking about that when I was I need to change my hair because there's going to be something that's going to happen soon. And I was right, as per usual.
Dude, honestly, if you changed yourself every time South Park made fun of something, what would you be?
Oh man, you'd be a white blob. You would just be not even, no, you can't even do color. You'd have to be anamorpheous.
They made fun of the aliens.
God, yeah, you're right. I don't know. You couldn't exist.
Couldn't exist, dude. You
have to you couldn't even be a thought in somebody's mind because that would get made fun of somehow.
A thought or a thought, dude? Which one?
Dude, I'm both.
Yeah, same, dude. Same.
Aren't we all?
How are you doing, man? It's so good to see your face, man. Honestly,
dude, it's so good to see you. I miss your little goatee.
I'm a flavor saver, dude.
Dude, I remember you had a beard at one point during all this quarantine.
I did, bro. I went and looked at pictures of it last night. I was like, fuck, I might need to grow this beard back out. I looked like
what happened? Where did it go?
Dude, it got thick, and so it started itching my face. So.
That's where I'm at right now with my little crappy beard. I need to definitely shave it all off.
Yeah.
As soon as possible.
Yeah, I got to keep the little flavor saver, or else I just will not look like an adult.
Yeah, dude, it's part of your branding now too, man. I can't imagine Taboo without the flavor saver.
I look like I'm 16, dude. I literally do not look like an adult.
Oh, dude, I love the new setup. I have to say, I've been thinking about it. The nice the wall. You look really official now. From the studio.
It's almost like I'm trying to take podcasting serious or something.
Oh my gosh, no way.
Dude, honestly, I have a PBR neon sign across the room, and I forgot to turn it off, so there's a little bit of blue haze on me. So if people were like, what is that color? That is my PBR neon sign.
Dude, I remember the upside down cross, the first time I was in your studio and I saw that, I was like, oh, okay, so that's who Taboo is.
No, I really had that on the wall just to fuck with people whenever I did the Taboo Talks video. I literally had it on there to make people go, why is that there? Or just to piss some people off and make them ask questions. That's always fun.
Dude.
It's
you have to a little bit of anger is fun.
A little bit of Easter eggs of people asking questions and not knowing the answer.
Exactly.
Dude, so I want us to do something real quick because
All right,
we
hit me with
both are
it.
good friends. You know what I'm saying? I like to think you and I have had nights together, and I won't give out the details about what happened in the nights together.
I'm
But
already thinking about the many nights.
but we're people who truly care about each other. I want us to tell each other that we miss each other without saying that we miss each other.
Oh man, all right, you start.
I love all your kisses. I love all your sounds. And baby, the way you make my world go round. And I just wanted to say, I'm sorry.
Oh my god, you have nothing to be sorry over, baby.
I know,
That
but
was
it's
beautiful.
Buck Cherry. You know, I was listening to Buck Cherry.
You had to finish it. You had to finish out the lyrics. No, man, I miss. I dude.
You can't say I miss. You can't say I miss.
Yeah, you're right. The way that your basses sound is unmatched. I can't think of a way to say that you make me come with the sounds that you make without like, I can't make it sound clever, but basically that's where I'm going, is that you make some sexy sounds. And I remember being in hotel rooms and like you would be like, listen to this, and it'd be like better than anything I made the entire week. I'd be like, oh, okay. And like then you'd be like, oh, let's watch some football. I'd be like, when do you ever make music? Like I've never even seen you make it. I just see you like watch fucking football, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh hey look, I have a whole EP coming out. I'm like, what the fuck?
Dude, you were at my house whenever I was making Crawdaddy. That's the first time we met.
Yeah, that was the one time I've seen you make music. Other than that, it's just like you watch football and then all of a sudden a whole EP comes out of nowhere and it all sounds like you because you make it, but like I don't ever see you fucking make it.
It's actually a conspiracy. I don't make it. It's all a conspiracy, dude. Actually, SFAM's unborn children make them.
I actually ghost produced for SFAM. Like,
yeah, I'm sure.
I hate to admit it, but I've made like 3 or 4 SFAM songs.
I'm pretty sure it's just like people who just started out producing who are like ghost producers. They hit them up, they're like, yo, I just bought Ableton. I can make a track for you guys for like $20, and they're like, hell yeah, we need songs.
Yeah, man, I had like 2,000 followers, and they're just like, yo, dude, like, we need music so bad. And, like, I didn't know what I was doing, of course, but I went ahead and sent them something, and, you know, that turned out to be the collab with you. I didn't know if you knew that. Dash Ago, I actually made that. So that's actually us.
They were pretty pissed off today because they wanted to make a song, and I'm like, I have podcasting plans. And they're like, you chump. They said I was whack. I'm like, dude, sorry that I like to work hard on a lot of different things.
Sorry that I like to be versatile.
Yeah, dude, fuck it. But all right, going back to dude, your music claps my cheeks harder than my uncle.
Oh man, I'm trying to think of a way to respond to that that's appropriate. But honestly,
what is appropriate?
You know, there is no appropriate anymore. I feel like everything
especially
is...
not on this show, dude. I talk about some other shit.
Dude, that's what scares me, is that like I came on here and I was like, how bad is TVBOO gonna make me look today? Oh no.
Have I ever made you look bad?
Yes.
How? When? How? What'd I do?
Basically, anytime that you and I were together around other people, you brought me down.
I brought you
I'm
down?
kidding.
I was about to say, what? I thought I always lifted you up.
I love you. You lifted me up more than anybody. I still have that picture of us hugging in the green room is one of my favorite pictures I've ever had taken of me on tour. It chokes me up.
Yeah, it gathers me emotional. I hope I never brought you down, dude. I hope not.
No, I'm giving you a hard time. I just wanted to make you feel bad because it's funny.
It's bad to make people feel... I mean, it's funny to make people feel bad.
It's funny. It's funny to me. I am a bad person. We've determined that.
Yeah, we've found that out every time.
This is like the first time I've ever like been like officially interviewed, so I'm sure like a lot of people are like, "Wow, Space Words was really terrible. I don't know if I like his music anymore."
Is this even an interview, bro? Or is this just two friends strengthening their friendship over?
We're catching up, is what we're doing
over a podcast.
It's been so long.
It's been so long that I haven't seen your face, and I'm trying to stay strong, but the faith I have is just washing away.
You know, so many songs.
It won't be long until I get you by my side and just hold you, tease you, and squeeze you, tell you what's been on my mind. You know,
I'm excited for the day that you like become a part of a cover band and you just like you're like at a bar and just like ripping out like the oldies.
dude, let's just
I
make a
could see it.
karaoke bar. I miss doing karaoke, dude.
Dude, I'm sad we never got to go see like you do a comedy stop on tour. That was like one of the things that I was like most excited for.
It was gonna happen in Denver. We were gonna set one up at Voodoo Comedy.
I know that was the one I was excited for.
Yeah.
And you had another one too somewhere that you told me about that seemed pretty cool. Some comedy club that we were gonna stop at. Yeah, I think that was it. Yeah.
But this is what it is, dude. I haven't done any comedy in so long, so I'm gonna suck when it gets back to doing it.
Or you could be really good because you haven't had the writing of jokes to like wear you out, so you have more fresh material. And dude, the world is a fucking material basket nowadays. There is jokes everywhere.
It's honestly
impossible.
It's honestly like a little scary at times, man, because I get nervous to say certain things more now than ever.
I mean, yeah, I think that I've learned that like if you do have, I guess, like a more like crude sense of humor or whatever, it depends on like the context and the way that you like deliver your humor. And I think that like generally you are like, everybody knows that like when you say like I fucked my sister, like you don't actually like fuck your sister.
We eventually hated each other until we were adults. So yeah.
Yeah, no, it all comes down to like context and like who's behind it. But like if like some Joe Schmo that you've never met starts saying some like off-rip terrible jokes, you're like, wow, this guy kind of fucking sucks.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, like it's just like for you, there's like no like I can tell that there's never any like official like ill will behind anything you've ever said to anyone. Like you are jokes.
And you've heard me say some dumb shit too.
I mean, you've heard me say dumb shit. That's how it is, though. I mean, like, that's part of friendship. We all hear it. Like, it's like whenever like you're with your friends and you say something, and then none of them laugh, but like nobody like looks at you any differently because everybody expects that. Like, that's one thing that I had to like accept. Like, I wanted to be the funny kid, so I'd say dumb shit.
I don't accept
really?
it. I walk up to him. I'm like, you better laugh at that joke. I will.
If you don't laugh,
I will fucking kill myself.
You see that bridge over there? I'm jumping off it if you don't giggle.
Yeah. My buddy's a car salesman, and I feel like he's grown to really hate his job, but he's making damn good money at it. And he's just like, I am dying, standing still. And he's just like, buy this car, or I will literally kill myself. And we just laugh about it all day, man. It's sad, but it's funny.
Dude, but that's like, I've noticed that's like a millennial humor trait now, is that people like, oh, I'm gonna kill myself. Like no one's like, you know, I mean, there is the depression there, but I don't think a lot of people are gonna follow through with saying that. It's just how like we cope with like the crazy shit that this world has like thrown at us in the past couple of years.
Right, dude.
It's like continue, go on.
A lot of crazy shit going on. But let's talk about something that is going on that is relevant to yourself, dude. The Marble Room, okay?
Oh my gosh.
It's out now on Mr. Subsonic's EP and Cyclops Recordings. Isn't that the name of the label?
Cyclops Recordings, you are correct about that, my friend.
Well, dude, how'd you get linked up with the one-eyed but really two-eyed Philadelphian dude? How you get
the two-eyed one-eyed man is I've always been like a massive fan of Subtronics. Like back whenever I was like a little rave kid, still like just like running around to festivals, I would like chase Subtronics, and I only got to see him like one time when he was going back to back with I think Eric Squanto at Wobbleland, and I was like amazed, enamored, blown away. It was everything I thought it'd be. And I had always been like really like in love with his music. And as like I started to like progress, I like decided to like start trying to reach out. And eventually I made the Grizztronics bootleg, which I'm sorry, by the way. But eventually I made that. And I like Jesse I guess heard it or something, and at Wakan I like met him there, and that was the first interaction I ever like really had with him. And then we kind of started talking online, and apparently his group suggested me for his label a lot, and it just kind of like built. And now I like to think I'm friends with the two-eyed one-eyed Philadelphia man.
Hell yeah, dude, he's a great guy, and his music,
dude, he is such a genuine soul, and like I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Like he has done so much for me, and like He's so nice. I love that man so much.
He is, yeah. I had him on the show, and he just got fucking blazed like the entire time. He said every
Dude.
time I made him giggle, he fucking did a bong rip, bro.
Oh my gosh, dude! I would match him, but I have dabs, and dabs are loud and annoying, and I don't think people want to hear that. It's like a blowtorch and everything else.
Dude, I'm loud and annoying without any fucking substances, so it's just.
Then we get some PBR in you.
Dude, for real, man. I'm not drinking at the moment. It is 1 or 2 o'clock right now.
I'm proud of you.
I will say last
Congratulations.
week I had girls on the podcast last week. I will say I fucking started drinking real early. I started drinking like fucking noon that day. I was just like, fuck it, I gotta get in the zone, bro.
Dude, I'm so proud of you too. Look at you, from like roasting DJs in your bedroom to having Grizz on your podcast. Look, you are absolutely crushing it. I'm so proud of you.
Don't get me wrong. I'm still gonna do some roasting of the DJs. It's just gonna be on stage now, and there's a lot of material nowadays, bro. A lot of shit going on.
They make it easy.
They make it easy, dude. I don't want to make a lot of the jokes I make. They just fall in my lap.
Happen.
They just fall in my lap, dude. So I just got to do it.
Oh my gosh.
So how long did it take for like to because sometimes with labels shit can take forever to come out. You know what I mean?
Man,
like,
Cyclops was quick, and like that was something that I have never like experienced. Most of the time, it takes like you make a song, and you send it off to labels, to friends, to whoever, and usually it takes about like, I don't know, what would you say, like 2-3 weeks sometimes to hear back from labels about songs.
shit,
And then
sometimes like 2
sometimes
months,
fucking
man.
yeah, sometimes longer. And then all the while you're sitting on it, it's growing older. And then some labels will say, okay, we want it, but we'll release it next year, or like Q3 of next year. And you're like, well, shit, that's a year and a half away. Like, do I sit on this song and just let it like become like maybe a legendary ID type status, or do I like release it now with a different label? And like Cyclops was like, nah, like fuck this. Like, you have like an EP, like Jesse liked it, let's like get it out. And like 3 weeks later, like we had like the whole process like complete, and like that was so nice. Like I haven't experienced that very often, so like to have that happen with Cyclops was like super awesome.
Hell yeah, that is super nice, man.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck yeah, dude. So are you hoping, you think it is gonna be some like Cyclops takeovers or something like that whenever shit gets back
Oh,
rolling, dude?
I don't know, maybe.
Be on some shows with Subtronics would be kind of cool.
Dude, I have to like chop rhythm now.
No, you don't, dude. Stay yourself, bro. Be yourself.
Always be yourself. Never conform. I still played sad music right before Taboo because I always am obsessed with sad music.
Dude, but
I'd always
we ended our sets like at the end with like Freebird or like Here Without You.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. Dude, I remember singing, we'd take videos because Matt wasn't with us on a stop, and we took videos of us singing that and just being like, we miss you, Matt. And like the whole crowd had their lights up. It was so beautiful. I hope he felt touched by that.
I hope he did. If he didn't feel touched by that, it was probably something else on tour.
Matt being DMVU, by the way.
Yeah.
Damnasia View.
Dude, Mitch, vagina, is what we
dude, Mitch, vagina,
Sorry, that's it. Now, closing out with Freebird's a good way to go, though.
I love it. It makes me feel like I was a part of like Woodstock or something.
I don't
something legendary.
Something legendary. Yeah, dude. Here's the thing, dude. That has to happen at a major festival, dude. Dropping Freebird at like a like an ultra or something like that. That'd be legendary.
Yeah, and have like 30,000 kids just screaming Freebird. Do you think they even know the lyrics at this point?
I guarantee they know Freebird, dude. If they
I
don't, they're
bet.
gonna learn at a Taboo.
Dude, they're gonna learn that. Dude, Taboo is an education tool. We're gonna use it to educate the youth.
Like, damn, bro, in this bird, you cannot change. Okay, I get it.
Okay, I get it. It's like it's like me. I'm the bird.
I want to fly away. I don't know where my home is.
I relate so hard to this Taboo guy, man.
Skinnerd. I like Skinnerd now.
They don't even know who Skinnerd is. They think you wrote it. They think you wrote Freebird.
If someone asked me, "Hey, did you write Freebird?" I would totally say yes. Just
say yes.
Yeah.
Like, and they'll be, anytime that it comes on at a bar, they'll be like, "Oh, this Taboo guy." They'll be like, "Who the fuck?"
Someone walk up to you, and be like, "Hey, didn't you write I Can't Stop?" And you're like, "Yes, that was me.
Yeah, that was it.
I wrote I Can't Stop."
Yeah. Any like Black Eyed Peas hit I wrote too. Just anything really.
Speaking of writing, dude, you spending a lot of time making music. Has it been hard for you
Oh,
making music right now, or are you just cranking them out?
it comes and goes in waves. There's times where like I make like 3 songs in a week, and then all of a sudden I like go 2 months and don't make shit and just play video games and smoke weed and be lazy. And then I bang 3 songs out, and then like it's another 2 months. It's always been my cycle, but the like time in between songs has lengthened because I'm looking for inspiration in like more obscure places.
Yeah, it's tough finding inspiration nowadays, man. It's like you really got to dig deep and find it in new areas. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Like any type of like energetic music. Like I would like take that. Like some of the most energetic music I ever made was like on our tour because our tour was energy. It was eat my sass. Like everybody was hype. Like, it was fun. So like
What's fun?
that was like that was where like a lot of like my most like lit produced songs have come from. And then like as quarantine has happened, I've noticed that a lot of my songs have kind of like become more, I wouldn't say mellow, but things that I've been working on are not necessarily as like, let's have like a 16 bar build up and like everybody get ready to jump around type things. More like, ooh, this is a cool sound type thing.
Yeah, I'd say mine's kind of doing the same as well, man.
It's a weird shift from like, I like it. I really enjoy what I'm making. Like this is all what I want to make, of course, but like it's your art is a product of your environment, and I feel like now more than ever people are having trouble finding like the inspiration, so they're like looking around them, and sometimes around them isn't always like energetic, especially in these days, so it becomes more melodic, I guess.
Yeah, dude. With all this extra time and this shit in between, have you been learning any new things, any new hobbies you picked up, anything to kind of just entertain yourself?
I've been trying to work on like 3D animation and stuff. I really I'm a big geek, and I write stories for all my music, and like I want to be able to tell those in my own way. So like I have to like do that visually as well. And dude, it's the hardest thing. Anybody who does visuals, like I commend you to the maximum tier. You guys are incredibly talented because it's hard. I have no idea what I'm doing.
That's like with everything though, dude. Like, do you feel like I still feel like a lot of times when I get down and produce, I still feel like I have no idea what I'm doing.
Well, yeah, I mean, I think that for me, like, I always will feel like I never know what I'm doing until like one day it just like starts like happening. Like with music, like you said, like I still have no idea what I'm doing. Like I just like start like making stuff and it just like happens. I don't like sit there and be like, oh, so this is how I do this and this. It just like all of it just compounds, like knowledge from the past, I guess, and just builds.
Hell yeah, dude. That's awesome, man. So like this 3D animation shit, like I have some buddies who do that, and it is some fucking nerd, some geek shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh, I mean, dude, look at me.
Do you have to spend more time Yeah, you're a fucking space wizard. Do you have to spend more time on that or music? Like, what shit takes longer to learn? You feel like what's the learning curve on shit like that?
Well, that's a really good question. I feel like for me, my brain never really worked musically, so for me to like learn how to like stay on beat and stuff was incredibly challenging versus like art where like I kind of like you can see it in your head and it's easier to kind of get it out versus like I hear this in the back of my head, how do I put it on a DAW? It's like easier to take an image and I say put that on, for me at least. Everybody's different, but the learning curve of the actual programs itself now is very different than the actual execution of ideas. Fucking 3ds Max and all that looks like spaceship controls, where Ableton looks very nice and clean and simple to me. So it's definitely a learning curve program wise.
Dude, you should do like some ass cheeks, but like it's like a spaceship with like a wizard hat on it, and they're just clapping. Like they clap.
That's what scares me, is now I'm gonna get requests from you, and I'm gonna have to do TVBOO visuals.
When they clap, that's like the propulsion system. Is the cheeks clapping, and then it pushes up. Cheeks clapping.
There's like a little like rocket trail behind it.
Dude, the spacecraft of Space Wizard, dude. Fucking
space cheeks.
Space cheeks, bro. You got to make a fucking song about fucking an alien, dude.
What about we?
We can
Huh?
do one. Yeah, that'd be a good one. Space
Yeah.
Cheeks.
Space Cheeks. That sounds like a taboo song.
It does.
The
Yeah.
name alone's taboo-y. I like it.
Clap my space cheeks.
Clap my space cheeks.
Yeah.
And then we need you doing some crazy shit into the mic as per usual.
Yeah, dude. That has actually extended throughout quarantine. It's just I've been doing way more goofy ass pre-drop vocals or just dumb vocals with my.
I hope people know that like that's you. That give it to me, crawdaddy. Like that's all Mitchie boy. Like that's all him saying it. You should hear the raw vocals of him saying "Give it to me, crawdaddy." It's hilarious.
It's good, dude. I need to send you a comedy album, dude. I haven't sent you that one.
I want to hear the comedy album, dude. I love it. I love your comedy. I love your style of comedy. It's unique for the EDM scene, and that is very true.
Well, I'll send it to you after this, dude. That's for damn sure.
Dude, I'm excited. I'm very
Dude,
hyped.
so what the people don't know about you, and I had not recently, I learned it on tour, and I still don't believe it when I looked at you, but you used to be like thick, like with the.
I used to be a thick boy.
Yeah,
I used to weigh like 200 pounds when I was in high school.
and that's crazy looking at you now because we probably like I don't want to guess your weight, but like you look hella skinny.
Guess it. Come on.
I'm gonna
You
say
ain't offend me.
140.
Oh, you close.
145.
It's like 135. It's like a little bit. It teeters. Like I've been 140 in like the past month.
What is that, like fucking 60 pounds or something? I don't know math right off like 55
It's
pounds.
like it was like 60, 70 pounds. Like I was really, I don't know. I just felt like I felt gross, and like I just wanted to be like fit. So like I just started like working out, going to the gym, and I like over the course of like a summer, I like started eating right, and the one thing that like helped me was like not snacking as much, and I still have an issue with that. Like I don't know if you can't see the webcam, but I'm holding up a bag of Ritz, some muffins. Like I still snack like crazy, but now I try and snack less, and that was my biggest issue in high school, was like I would just eat all the time. So like I had to work out a ton and like stop eating so much, and it really changed how I like feel about myself, and like it makes me feel better like physically too, and like I don't know, it was a very nice change that was well needed for me at the very least.
Dude, I think like the best snack out there is like those chicken biscuits in the spray cheese bottle, dude. Oh man,
Dude,
bro.
Oh my gosh, I can see that you're just like salivating at the thought of it.
Dude, my mouth got wet, dude. My mouth got so wet just thinking about it. That is the best snack. I don't give a fuck. Dude, if you just get them stray cheese, that damn chicken biscuit crackers. Oh my goodness.
The fact that there's like cheese in a can has always like bothered me. like what? Cheese is something that's like you're not supposed to leave out. So what the hell do they put in it?
Dude, it's probably not real cheese. I don't give a shit, dude. It is so.
You're right. It's probably not even any cheese at all.
Dude,
but
I don't even.
still.
It's so good. I don't even.
Cheese
care.
like.
It's so good. I don't even care if it was made in China, dude. I'm still gonna eat that shit. I'll fucking pour it all over me, dude, and I'll just lick it off myself. I'll tell my dog just to shut up and let me do it. You know what I mean? I'll just do it myself.
I've discovered that peanut butter. God fucking damn it, Mitch. This was tour. It'd be like we'd be doing there, and you go off on a random tangent like that, and you'd just be like, "Oh, there goes Mitch again." Mitch.
Well, don't mind him.
don't mind Mitch. Don't mind Mitch. That's what I miss. My ears feel less full without your tangents, Mitch. That's a way to say I miss you.
There we go. Okay, that's a good one.
I'm getting better at that. That's yeah. See, I'm not very good. I just say I miss you. I just like because I miss you. I miss you, baby.
Dude, there's a country version of "I Miss You" by Blink-182 on YouTube called "I Miss Y'all" by this. I wish I knew. It's like Alex something is the YouTube channel, and it is one of the best fucking remixes I've ever heard in my life. It's so good. It's like a country version, man. It's so great.
For me, country, like I grew up in Amarillo, Texas. Like, you know, I mean, country's ingrained into me. So like I've learned that I like older style country, like Cash and stuff. And then like the new country just scares me.
Dude, I love it all, man. I like fucking like Morgan Wallen, dude. I think I said his name wrong. I was listening to him fucking this morning, dude.
See, I don't know any like modern country artists. I feel like maybe I can educate myself on it, but I really don't. I don't know any.
Tyler Childers is really good. Like him a lot. But yeah,
I'll have to do some research.
I like some good country music. Yeah, but back to your weight thing. So,
Oh my gosh,
from that summer that you started losing weight, because that's a lot of fucking weight to be lost.
it is.
How long did it take you to lose that fucking weight, dude? Because
7-8 months, really, to be like. I mean, it started when I got out of sophomore year of high school, I think. So like, it was a little bit into junior year, I'd say. That the weight was still there, so maybe a bit longer. But like, I tried to do it as like healthy as possible, and not necessarily like starve myself or anything like that, and just like work to like a healthy goal. And like my healthy goal was like 150, and the rest of the like extra 20 pounds just kind of came off over time. But mostly trying to catch up to Mitch in airports, but running after your ass.
Was
but
I running in airports?
Yes, you ran everywhere. You'd be like, all right, we got to go here. And then you just like disappear and we'd have to chase after you. That happened at bars too. And like anytime.
It 100% happened at bars. Dude, they were doing the fucking, it was one of the last shows. It's a family picture. Like, where the fuck is Mitch? I'm at the
I was
fucking
about
bar.
to say, dude. There's multiple family pictures where Mitch isn't in them because we couldn't fucking find him.
That's true. That's true.
But yeah, no. Just came off from like, just 7-8 months. Somewhere around there.
Hell yeah, dude. That's what's a snack that you couldn't give up, dude? Like a food that you were just like, I don't know.
Oh, dude, I have never been able to give up sweet tarts. Sweet tarts, like the little like ball sweet tarts. Like I have a big fucking jar of them in my kitchen, and I like these little things. I have one on my desk right here that fell off, I guess. But like, they're like cracked.
I'm open.
Dude, I'm ready. You ready? Dude, nice catch. Holy shit.
That was good, dude.
Yeah, dude. It was some airtime on it.
It's my favorite flavor too, yeah.
You play for the Saints or what?
Yeah, who dat, baby? You call me Michael Thomas.
I'm
the white Michael Thomas. Like, what's up?
the country Michael Thomas.
The white country Michael Thomas.
Oh my gosh.
Dude, nah, I couldn't give up Big Macs, bro. I don't give a shit,
Big Macs?
dude. You'd have to kill my whole family, dude. I ain't giving them up.
You looking better too, Mitch. You looking good.
Dude. Thank you. I've been working out. I actually have been watching what I eat for sure. But dude, I'm just saying, them Big Macs, I ain't giving them up. I'll have them like maybe once every month or every 2 months. But like, dude, if I was on death row, bro, that's what I want. I want me a Big Mac.
Big Mac
fucking
from Mickey D's.
I want you to rub it on my body, and then I'll fucking put it back together and eat it.
That's your final.
That's how I'm
meal,
going out,
Mickey
dude.
D's.
I'm going out fucking being rubbed down. And then fixing it back together into a sandwich, and then
you request them. You don't even like if it's your last meal. You're not the one doing it. All right.
No, I'll do it myself. I'll do it.
No, you gotta have
I'll do
them
it for no reason other than to just maybe my body will taste it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, my arms can taste the sauce.
Or like pizza. I couldn't give up pizza, dude. Like I don't eat that shit all the time, but like pizza goes hard, dude.
I couldn't do pizza because I worked at a pizza place.
Yeah.
And like I would get it all the time for free. So eventually I just like have grown to hate pizza.
See, dude, I worked at a pizza place for like 3 or 4 years, and I never once got tired of pizza.
We had this discussion somewhere.
Yeah,
I remember this.
Not once, not never.
Yeah, dude, you're a superhuman with food though. Like you always are able to eat at any time. And you're willing to go extreme distances for the good vibe and eating. I remember you'd have us walk through downtown, what was it? I think Cincinnati at like 9:00 at night in like 20-degree weather to go to some like bar to eat chicken wings or something like that.
Drink beer and watch probably a football game if I'm being real.
Yeah, and that was the night that I won a White Claw in a machine. There's White Claw machines out there, by the way, people. And if you own a bar, please put a White Claw machine in them because you will have my patronage for the rest of your fucking life. That was one of the greatest nights of my life was winning a White Claw in a fucking claw machine.
Dude, those Midwest shows were like some of the most fun shows. Like the smaller venues with like 150, 200 people will really be like the most fun shows.
I've discovered that like, for me to have a good time at a show, like small, intimate, close quarters, like everybody's like sweaty and like bumping into each other, which makes it even harder with COVID to like go back to that. But like that was like my favorite type of venue.
That kind of makes it even more fun, dude. Everyone's sick, dude.
Everyone's scared of each other.
Everyone's in there sweating and just getting each other sick. Like that's hardcore, bro.
Yeah, dude, that's pretty punk rock.
That's pretty punk rock, dude. It used to be just normal shows. Now you're getting sick of these bitches. Like how
much are you willing?
How metal
to
is that?
Sacrifice or beat boops.
Honestly, that's the most metal thing you've ever heard of.
Yeah. I mean, you can get a chair thrown at you, but you can't get a disease thrown at you. You know, that's something that just happens randomly.
That's
that's more scary.
It's the mosh pit you don't see coming.
Exactly. That's the point that I'm trying to make. You can't see that pit coming.
It just fucking get your ass, man. Get your ass.
Oh man.
What do you?
I'm ready for. Huh? No, continue.
What do you think of like these? Because I've seen so many fucking. And I've had this conversation on the podcast before, and some people are going to be like about it, but I think it's something that is calls for an open conversation. I think it was like Balo had tweeted something. He was like, "I wish artists, promoters, and venues would just sit down and find a way to where we could have shows without people just canceling people over trying to make them happen." You know what I'm saying? Like, so what do you think of like these limited capacity shows that are going on? Like, even there's some states like Texas where you're at, and then like Florida that's just wide ass open.
They're just going crazy.
Yeah,
I think that I'm like very in the middle for me personally. I haven't taken any shows, but at the same time, I think that there's a safe way to do them. Like I went to a Black Box show. I went and saw some artists play at Black Box, and I felt safe the entire time. There was like all the tables were spread out. There was like social distancing and everything else. And then I've seen videos of shows where I feel like if I was there, even though it was limited capacity, I wouldn't be safe. So like, I feel like there's a way to do it where, like you said, we can sit down and figure out how to have shows, because like places like Black Box are killing it. Like they are doing it so well. They have a live stream for people who don't want to be there. They're able to see the artist. And then they have like limited capacity and tables, and like, it all like feels very safe versus like some of these venues in Florida where it's like, okay, like here's a 600 cap venue just like packed to the brim, and you're like, ooh, I don't know about that one, chief. Like that's the, and like I don't ever really fault the artists for playing them as much as like kind of like the whole like situation that allows it.
Yeah.
Versus like it's not necessarily like, I wouldn't say it's anybody's fault, because this is what these people want to necessarily do. Nobody's like force them to go to this, and while it may be irresponsible, this is what people are going to do at an EDM show or at a rap show or at their local bar. Like people are going to go out. So like I think at the same time, while it may be at an EDM show, people like going after artists is kind of like crazy, because like I don't know, I feel like it can be endangering, but at the same time they don't always. There's plenty of times where artists have gotten yelled at for shows that they thought would be socially distanced, and it wasn't like safe. So it's all a very like big touchy subject. For me personally, I'm waiting for like the right shows to come along for me to take them.
Yeah. I mean, I think I agree with you, man. I think if people want to do something, they should be able to do it and stuff like that. Like, you know, if people it may be irresponsible, but that is their choice.
Like we are not going to be able to stop them. Like it sucks, and like it may like it's going to prolong this whole experience we're having with COVID, and it's terrible, and people will get sick, but like we will not be able to stop them. Like we have tried, everybody has tried everything to like stop them from like going out and doing whatever, but people are still going to go out and meet with friends and share blunts and drink each other's drinks. Like that's just like human nature.
Off. Yeah,
exactly. And kiss each other in the bathroom and all that crazy stuff. Like
how many times did I kiss you on stage, dude? We're lucky. How many times have I kissed you on stage is the good question.
At least 3, 4. At least 3? I think.
Okay, at least
3 or 4.
At least.
I would be like, I'd be standing there, and I'd like be like,
"Hey, to say something to me," and I'd
just quick, just a little pet.
Dude, don't cancel me over that. I mean, don't cancel me over that, Mike.
I was never offended.
I went on tour with TVBOO, and he just kept kissing me.
He just kept kissing me in front of everybody, and nobody said anything.
I never told him he could kiss me.
Everybody just allowed it.
No. You know, I think it's okay if you kiss your boys.
If you kiss your homies, yeah, kiss the homies. Let them know they're loved.
I'm just kissing my homies, so we'll say that.
I
Nah,
just
man,
miss hugging
I'm
Mitchie.
not even mad at like Florida. Like that's Florida's thing. Let Florida do their thing.
Florida's Florida, man.
Florida's
like,
Florida. You know what I'm saying? Like,
nothing you
how
can
you gonna
do
stop?
about that.
My thing is like I just don't like that there's like other DJs going after their fellow DJs.
It feels really strange to see like some people like just yell at other DJs and like almost be like they don't have a place in this. And I don't know, like I've never wanted to like call somebody out unless they're like, you know, you've seen me call people out. I only do it unless they're like terrible fucking people. Like I'm not just gonna be like, oh, this guy played a show. Like I have no idea what there's a lot of things people don't know. They don't know the circumstances behind that show. They don't know like what the offer originally was of the artist. They don't know what the artist was told. They don't know like there's a lot of like variables, and
Don't
it
know
could
till
be
you know.
yeah. And like I think that if anybody really, it should just be kind of looked at as like a whole group thing. Like all these people are being irresponsible than just being like this single individual DJ is causing people to die. Like I feel like that's the where it gets kind of lost in the plot. Because I do feel.
Oh, sorry. Keep going. My bad. Keep going.
Oh no, you're good. You're good. I just because like I do feel like there's some DJs who can be irresponsible about it, but at the same time, it's not necessarily like they're like purposely out there to like hurt people. They're just playing shows. Like they're just doing what they're legally allowed to do. It's a very strange situation. I've never had any idea about how to approach it, and I think that's why I've like stayed away from shows for a while.
Yeah, I mean, I'm prone to calling people out all the time, but you know was like on a, you know, the tab.
I hope you call me out, Mitchie, if I ever stop acting fucking crazy.
I've never called anybody out to be an asshole though. I've always done it just to fuck with people. But like, yeah, man, and I think something that people got to realize is like people have different opinions on everything. You know, like you can't try to cancel someone for an opinion that they have that's different from yours just because they don't think they should be staying home and you do. It's like I don't know. My thing is I live and let live, brother. You know what I'm saying? Like now I've personally have gone out and felt uncomfortable and went home.
Yeah, that has happened to me. I've went somewhere and I've been like, hey, this place sucks. Like this isn't how I like I went to a restaurant and like everybody was like close to each other, so we just went to another restaurant. Like it's like, you know, like there are situations where it gets overboard, but like the way that humans are built nowadays is that like we require all these things, all these like amenities that we have in human life now, from clubs to movies, and like while everybody can do their best and say their part to stay home, there's going to be the vast majority of people who will like still continue to go about their daily lives regardless of corona. Like it's a situation that we're in, and like it's gonna continue to be this way until like people are vaccinated, I think.
Yeah, dude.
My parents got vaccinated yesterday.
Hell yeah, dude! Are they speaking Chinese yet, or
yeah, dude? Up? No, my mom actually just booked us a flight over to China. I'm very excited.
She's like, we're going back to the homeland.
My social credit. Chinese, they don't really have a social credit, but there's a joke that Chinese people have a social credit. So like, if you say something wrong against the party, your social credit gets deducted. You have a score, so like you would have less privileges.
Sounds like a Black Mirror episode.
It's not as like dramatic as that. More like if you help somebody, if you pick up trash in the community, then you get social credit to pick things up. But the big joke is that like people like get social credit deducted and like they can't do anything. But the vast majority, I feel like China has a very interesting society compared to ours. I've always felt that that's like a very weird thing people like, because like people will say like, oh, you're like being offensive and mean, and it's like, I'm not trying to be offensive and mean, I'm just pointing out like the differences in how people operate. And it's like that's something I've noticed, is that like sometimes cultural differences can be taken as like offense, and I'm sure you deal with that a lot, especially in comedy.
Oh yeah, man, I'm sure. Yeah, absolutely. And it's like sometimes we're being goofy. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we're being
this is goofy. We're just joking around.
Yeah, dude. My granddad's about to get the vaccine.
Yeah, dude, it's a very like, it takes a lot of weight off my shoulders. I don't know how else to explain it. Like, yeah, I'll tell you what, I can get sick.
My whole family has gotten or still has COVID, and none of them went to a rave, dude. I'm the only one. I'm legit like the only one who hasn't gotten it, and I have been places.
I've had COVID. My whole family's had COVID at this point. I'm pretty sure.
Was it shitty? Like, what was your experience like?
First time was right after tour. I have like a solid like I never went and got tested because they weren't widely available at the time, but I have a pretty good feeling that I did catch COVID right after we got off tour. Like,
But everybody says that in the beginning. If they felt any type of sickness, they're like, "Yeah, I'm pretty sure I had it already."
and then hold on, and then I got it a second time like 3 or 4 months ago. And that time wasn't as terrible, but like my head was killing me, and I couldn't like for 2 3 days I couldn't move. Like my body was like in pain. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was like gonna be, but then again, I am fucking 22 years old, so I have a pretty solid immune system for that kind of stuff.
Right. Hell yeah. I mean, I guess I'm I don't, dude. I'm legit no idea how I did not get it at Christmas because my family, I was around my entire family, Kendall's entire family, everyone got COVID. Everyone.
Everyone got together and got COVID except for little Mitchy boy.
Yeah, I was like, wow. I was like all up in people's faces, sharing drinks, like laughing. Like I have
Just
no
being
idea.
Mitch.
Yeah, no idea how I did not get it, man. It's just like,
COVID's weird because like I've heard of people who've been in like car rides with people who had COVID and didn't get it, and then there's people who like cross by somebody in the street and they get it. It's so strange.
I tried breaking down the common denominator to what I did different from what they did. All right, and what I came to a conclusion is PBR may be the cure because I was the only one at all these functions drinking, Peebers. You know what
Peepers,
I mean?
the peeps, yeah.
Yeah, and so
I mean,
that is like the common denominator that I found. Like maybe that is something that scientists haven't looked at yet, and there needs to be some white trash scientists out there, fucking putting some cure together in a cold can,
putting some PBR in a little vial,
put a little bit of freedom in their can,
put a little bit of freedom in your syringe, eh?
They just start shooting up PBR. We have the cure. We have the cure.
And like they're all like in like jean shorts and shirtless with lab coats and just like, we got it, guys, we got it.
Cut off lab coats, dude.
Yeah.
Fucking sleeves are cut off, dude. That would be awesome, dude.
We did it.
Well, hell yeah, man.
Oh my god.
What you think of these motherfuckers storming the gates?
Oh man, dude, like, I've felt like fucking idiots, first of all. They're so stupid, but like I wish that it was like somebody who was doing it for like a good reason. Like, cause like fuck them. I hope like they're terrible politicians. They don't help us, and people are pissed. It's a shame that it had to be a bunch of fucking MAGA idiots to like do it. But like politicians at the same time should be reminded that that they're there for the people, and like I don't think that it's a shame that, say, like when Black Lives Matter was at the White House, they got treated like they were literally like insurrectionists, and these guys got let in through the front door. Like if they're both treated equally, it'd be different. But like there's very clearly like some like bias, which is fucking ridiculous. But it's like, just like, god damn it, like fucking politicians, like Jesus Christ, I'm surprised this hasn't happened sooner, to be honest with you. Like,
honestly, I thought it was the perfect time. I mean, I was just like, Trump's like, we ain't leaving. And they're like, let's go! Rally up the boys! Let's fucking out the wall!
Dude, the fucking fact that my boy can't read! No. No, like, imagine if, like, it's just like they're sitting there and they're like, let's do it. Like, let's take over the White House. What do they expect to happen? Like, are
they gonna stay there? Or are they gonna like?
Yeah, they're gonna go home and go back to work? Or like, what are you gonna do? Like, I get that you're like what happens is, of course, is mob mentality. So like, there's like 5 or 6 bad actors who are like, all right, let's go storm the White House, and everybody else is like, are they storming the White House? Like, maybe we should go too. And like, everybody,
hey Cletus, that sounds like a good idea.
Hey Cletus, look at them, they're going. What if we got some free shit? We can find AOC shoes.
I lost my MAGA hat. I think they're selling some across the wall.
Let's get over there.
It was some of the dumbest shit I've ever seen, dude.
Dude, it's so sad, and I just wish that it could have been a reputable cause to like make politicians shake a little bit. Just like somebody who wasn't fucking terrible.
I will say it was entertaining as hell. Like the characters,
it was entertaining as hell.
The characters that were in there, and then the people who were trying to fly home and they couldn't, getting arrested. It was like these people are so fucking ignorant, but it's so entertaining. I was like, wow, I'm so glad that these people are just getting fucked.
The one thing I've learned through my years, all right, is that if you're gonna do something illegal, don't do anything with your name attached, like buy plane tickets or make phone calls or stuff. Just don't do anything with your name attached.
Charge a government building.
Or just like book a hotel and like go to the bar in the same clothes you just raided a government building in. Like
that dude who's dressed like a red, white, and blue Viking just fucking gets back in his fucking on a taxi or like on a public bus to go back to his hotel or something. His Airbnb.
Yeah, dude. He lived with his mom. Like it's like, all right, mom, I'm gonna go storm the White House. Okay, honey, be safe. Like what?
I wonder if that was that guy's like, if that's a character that he does, like. That's a costume that, that dude had a really cool hat. The one that was like the Viking one, it's like, he's a total piece of shit, but it was a kind of cool hat. I was like, it was like the fur horn hat. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. And the face paint. He
was waiting for a big day for like, he's been holding on to that fucking outfit for a long time.
He's been excited for that.
Yeah. He's been fucking holding on to that shit since fucking Halloween. He couldn't go to it.
He's like, oh, today's the day I finally get to wear my outfit.
Jesus Christ, dude.
What a lovely world we live in, eh?
It's definitely an entertaining world. It's like, what can happen next? It's like a band marcher that's like, what will we do next?
What will we do next? I just hate that, like, it's so polarized and that, like, now if you have, like you said, a different opinion, it's like really bad. It's like, and it's not even like if your opinion's harmful, just like if you're not with us, you're against us type thing. And I think that that's very true for both sides, because like I like to think that I'm in the middle, an enlightened centrist or whatever they call it. Like it's kind of not really a position, but like I can't find a side I fully agree with. Everybody's fucking crazy. So it's very hard to like find people who aren't like polarized, who aren't like, like Trump is the best thing to ever happen, or like Trump is the worst thing, he's like the worst president ever, and which might be the case, but especially now. But like I don't think Trump is the reason that this country is the worst in the condition that it is in. I think that it's all of them together that have put us into this like position.
Yeah, dude. I'm definitely a little bisexual with a lot of things, and like definitely on my opinions. But like, I do enjoy making fun of all of it. I think that's something that more people need to do instead of having opinions of things. Just make fun of everything. It's
a clown world. Everybody needs to be a clown. It's just like there is no. You have to look at it with like a veil of like sarcasm, almost like irony, I guess is the word, because like if I were to take everything that I saw seriously, I would be so depressed as a person. Like I would hate it. I would hate everything. But like sometimes you do have to take
nothing serious, and I'm
exactly.
I'm a happy dude.
Sometimes you just have to let it all fucking go.
Sometimes you just gotta storm the fucking gate.
Just fucking go up there, Cletus. Come on, buddy.
Jesus, dude.
Did you ever see that? You see that Borat movie? The second one. What's it called?
No, I gotta watch it. I gotta watch it.
He goes and lives with a bunch of Trump supporters, and like he has like he starts like doing like QAnon songs.
Hold on, don't spoil it, because I do want to watch it. I'll probably watch it this evening. I do want to. I feel like
go watch it for me.
I'll watch it for you, dude. I'll watch it for you.
It is like if Mitch could like make a comedy movie, I feel like this would be so accurate to what it is.
I'm gonna have sex during the movie, and I'm like, this is for Mikey.
Oh my gosh. You always know how to just bring it there, don't you, Mitch?
I swear to God, dude. Well, look, man.
You're bisexual on things.
Yeah, man, listen, I do love you, and we have gotten all over the place. I don't know if there's been anything serious that
I don't think we've actually gotten anywhere except for just two friends talking.
Exactly, dude. Well, I do have some fan questions from Facebook I wanted to get out to you and shout them out. This is Daniel May Weston on Facebook. As favorite festival, what's your favorite festival you played, and what caused him to want to start making tunes? Good question.
Wakan, hands down. That was so much fun. I loved every second of it.
Was a good time.
This is like what was one of the first times we really got to hang out, you and I.
Yeah, we hung out. You came to my house, and then I went to your show like on a Tuesday.
Yeah.
In New Orleans, like it's some weird like hole in the wall. It's still a good time. Yeah.
But yeah, no, that was Wakan. Wakan was definitely my favorite. And how I got into making tunes was like the original way I got Ableton put onto my computer was I worked at Barnes and Noble, and this kid, Cody Potts, who goes by the name Fences, very good music. He put Ableton. Yeah, I like it. I like it. He just came out with it too. He like just changed it, but yeah, he put Ableton on my computer, and I just started fucking around with it, and I was like making like hip hop beats or whatever, and then I went and saw Getter in like 2015, 2016, somewhere around there, and like he basically, like, I'd always liked dubstep, but like he basically had this speech that was like, I was flipping burgers like 6 years ago, and now I'm up here in front of you guys playing my music, and I was like, damn, I want to do that, and so I just started making dubstep, and oops. Here we are.
Oops. Oops.
Oops. Oops.
This is Shane's. What is
Shane.
Wait, what is CHANE? What is that?
Chain? Chain?
Maybe there's
Maybe
a C.
Shane. Maybe it's Shane. Maybe
Shane,
it's Shane.
maybe Chance.
Chance? Maybe Chance, Shane, or Chance. I don't know.
And maybe I can't. Maybe it's so far in my dyslexia is making letters move around.
Yeah, maybe my boy can't read, but you know.
Change C word Demir asks favorite thing about the music scene that isn't directly that.
Mm-hmm.
Favorite thing about the music scene that isn't directed towards.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's your favorite thing about the scene that isn't music related? Fuck.
People, which is a common answer, but like it's so fucking true. Like everybody's so cool. Like I really like everybody I've met. Like Mitchie's one, like Mitchie boy here. Like if it wasn't for the Beat Boot computer music, I would have never had anybody kiss me on stage before, and that was. You know, that's something that you need to have in your life. It's a life-changing experience. So
never say never, dude.
Yeah, dude. It's the people, hands down. It's a cheesy answer, but like my girlfriend Kaylee, had met her through Beat Boot computer music. Like all my friends that I talk to, except for like a select few, are all like Beat Boot computer music people. Like, you know, dubstep is like how I've met everybody in my life.
Yeah, I agree, man. I like it.
And if it wasn't that, it would most definitely be the free alcohol I get at shows.
You fucking piece of shit.
I'm kidding. Or am I?
What is
I don't
my
know.
favorite thing about the music scene that isn't directed by
That's a really good question. If I wasn't so generic, I could have a better answer.
What would mine be? My favorite? I think kind of like the acceptance is what I like about it.
Yeah.
It's like you see all walks of life, like all different types of people, and I think like I feel like this scene is really accepting of a lot of different things. You know, I've maybe not so much on ideas as I once thought it was, but I like to think that's just a minority. I would like to think that majority of people in our scene are really accepting of all types of people and all different opinions, and they just love each other. I would say that's what that ideology is kind of that plur ideology is kind of like my favorite thing about it.
Yeah, I found that to be true, and like I think that if like your opinions aren't like harmful to people, then like 95% of people will be like, okay, I don't necessarily like agree with that statement, but like yes, but like there is like that vocal minority that you talked about that's just like, oh, you don't agree with me? Well, you're fucking the worst, and you're an enemy. Like
yeah, I might tweet out like fucking pineapples don't belong on pizza every now and then, and they might be like, fuck you.
But I'm not kidding this time. Yeah, I mean, so yeah, it like I agree. I think the acceptance is something that's really cool because like you should have seen how I used to look when I was just a festival kid. When I was just in the crowd, I looked like a goofball, and people were still always really cool and nice to me. So yeah, I wore like a cape, had my nails painted. It's dude, if you find pictures of it, I think that I think you can like scroll in my tagged maybe and find them. But for anybody out there who wants to see Rave Space Wizard, I got to post a picture because
Dude, honestly, you should still do that. I feel like that would match the Space Wizard vibe hard. Wearing a cape and painting your nails.
Oh, dude, yeah, dude. Like I had like pants that were like fractals, and then I had like tie-dye shirts, and then like the cape was like I didn't know where to get a pashmina because I was like new to all this. So I was like, I just went to like some like hippie store and bought like a thing that you put on your wall, and like I tied it around me and wore that, and it worked really well because like I would just wrap myself up in it. Yeah, tapestry. That's the word I'm looking for. Thank you.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, fucking it's been a while since I donned the getup. I'd have like a fanny pack and like a camel pack too. Like I was ready. I was prepared.
Hell yeah. I think I kind of looked the same, if I'm being honest. I think I might look exactly the same if you go back and look at pictures. I
feel like you showed me pictures of you when you were younger, and
no, when I was a kid, not when I'm like a raver kid. Now, when I was a kid, I went through a lot of different phases when I was a kid.
Were you a little young raver kid? Did you Did you commonly go to shows?
I was a metal head. I was like this metal kid, and like I don't know, man. I was just like I was just a metalhead, I think.
Yeah,
I was like the only like big fan.
I could see that.
Kid, I was just wearing whatever fucking clothes my parents bought me, so it was just like whatever.
Yeah, dude, same. Yeah, I had no like real fashion sense as a kid. I still don't. I still just wear like whatever I can like put on. Like I just found this hoodie and then threw it on after I woke up. You had me wake up early today, Mitch. What the fuck? All right,
we started doing this at 1 p.m., dude. Get your life together. I was up.
That's early.
I was up at 6:30 this morning, bro. Get it going.
Yeah, you got problems, bro. That's not healthy.
No, I don't, dude. I'm just fucking committed to fucking kicking ass every day. Is what I'm doing.
I'm sure you're committed to doing something with the ass every day.
So you have been hanging around me too much, dude. That's for damn sure.
It's just
Dude, speaking of just like getting random opinions on Twitter, dude. Honestly, I want to tweet just to be an asshole. Be like, if you put pineapple on your pizza, you're literally a terrorist. Like just something ridiculous. Like
do it.
Like, you're doing it obviously just to piss people off, but
you might be like, if you put pineapple on your pizza, you might as well have just stormed the White House because you're a terrorist.
All right, I'm gonna tweet this after this podcast. Watch me
do it.
You think I will? All right, dude. One more question from the fans. Reza Manasodizat. All right, this is a deep question. What was the main thing that helped you get away from addiction? I know he used to be addicted to Xans, and now he's on top of the world. So
Xanax, but yeah. Addiction's scary, man. For me, it was music. It was finding a hobby. Like, it was like anytime that I find myself getting lost in anything in my life, I have to pull myself back and like reevaluate. And to do that, I do it creatively. So I will like make music or like fucking I've drawn. I try and have all my releases be creative. And whenever I was being a dumbass and taking Xanax, I was like at the height of my addiction, I was taking like 6 or 7 a day, and I'd just like take them, and then I'd wake up like a day and a half later and just be like, okay, that's life, you know. Like there's like a segment of my life that is just blank that I just don't remember, and like it's just like shit like that. Whenever you get like lost in places like that, like nobody can help you but yourself, so you just have to like determine what it is that like you're like searching for, I think. And like for me, I just needed a release, and like finding like really like getting lost in music was like the one thing that helped me more than anything, I think.
Nice, dude. That's a beautiful story.
Yeah, dude, fucking
conquer anything you want to conquer, baby.
Everybody got vices, man. Like, you know, nobody can live through this world unscathed. It's nothing to be like embarrassed about, I don't think. Like, I think that's one thing that like people like, you know, they're like, I had issues in the past or whatever, and like they're afraid, but like I kind of try and like wear them a little bit just to like not let them get a hold of me again, number one, and like number two, to like kind of like understand it and like keep it in the forefront of my mind so that I don't ever go back there. Like, I don't know, I think that you have to like sometimes accept trauma and the past things and like wear it and like use it as a shield and like, you know, grow with it and not let it hold you down.
You can hold me down, dude. But,
dude, I've held you down plenty of times. Yeah. Don't worry.
So, dude, I did a Xanax one time, and
I want to hear this story.
The damn Xanax. I did
The
one.
Xanax.
I did one. It was like a 6-hour car ride to my grandmother's, and my brother was fucking hooked on some shit, but he had a Xanax, and he gave me one, and I fucking went to sleep. I woke up 6.5 hours later at my grandmother's, and I was like, hell yeah. I was like,
That's like when I first took it, like that was what it happened. You just take it and you fall asleep and you wake up. You're like, why do people do this for fun?
yeah, I was like, I woke up, I was like, oh hell yeah, we're here. I was like, this was one of the most. We do that drive every year, and it's not an enjoyable drive. And I woke up, I was like, wow, fuck yeah. My sister's pissed off because she drove the entire way. We were supposed to split it.
Knocked out.
She tried waking me up. I wouldn't wake. You know what I mean? Like, I was like, that's the only time that's the only time I've ever done a Xanax, dude. So, but
yeah, man, anytime I've learned that, like, anytime using prescription pills for fun is not a good idea. So, you know, I counsel all those who do that to stay far away. Lost some friends to that shit. Lost myself to that shit almost. So just be careful. You guys are all beautiful fucking people. I wouldn't want to see anything happen to you. I love you too much.
There you go, dude. I love it, man. And just find the Lord.
Find Jesus Christ. Just find Joel Osteen and give him like $300 every day. Not really. Please don't give Joel Osteen any
Kill
fucking
John
money.
Lennon. Kill John Lennon. Kill John. I don't know where that came from. I was watching that South Park episode.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
All right, Mikey. Dude, I love you, man.
Not things anymore. I love you so much.
I can't thank you enough for coming on the show, man. I told you I was going to have you on. I just wanted to wait till we, had
something to promote.
Yeah.
Yeah, go listen to my fucking EP on Cyclops. You know, this is the only time you hear me say this, but I did really fucking well on that. I don't like to boast. I don't like to brag, but like, I worked really hard on that.
I like to do both of those things, dude, and I'll tell you, your DP spanks, dog.
Oh, thank you. But I'm really proud of that one. That's like my first EP. I have another EP that I'm working on. That's a secret, though. You didn't hear that. Nobody heard that, right? But,
yeah, I was gonna ask what's next, but I think you just answered that.
Yeah. There's things we're working on. Things we're trying. We're trying to get something really cool together for when live shows come back. I have some ideas, but like I said, I got to learn how to be a visual guy too.
You have some beers?
I want to have both, honestly. Ideas and beers. It's been too long.
They go inside, bro. I start having beers, and then they become ideas. You know what I mean?
The beers become ideas.
Dude, it's funny. Someone had asked me, like, whenever I was showing one of my buddies the comedy song, he's like, dude, how did you start these songs? And I was like, drinking, I think. Pretty sure a lot of these ideas came up when I'm drinking.
Fucking Mitch. Just when I was drinking PBRs, classic stuff.
Just drinking, dude. And I was like, wait, that would be funny.
That'd be kind of a funny haha.
Yeah.
And then look at you now, you got a whole fucking album. I'm excited to hear that.
I'll send it to you. I'll send it to you as soon as we hang up, bro.
Oh man, this was fun. We gotta do this again sometime.
I hope you have fun. I want it to be fun. You know what I mean? I want it.
Yeah, you gotta. This is the first time I've ever done like a recorded interview, so this is gonna be interesting. I also think that a lot of people haven't heard my voice. Like I don't really I don't talk on things, that often, like on Instagram stories and stuff. So I don't know how many people have actually like heard me talk. I bet my voice doesn't match my face, but I guess we'll find out.
It does actually, especially with the beard now. I think it does. I think it matches a little bit.
It matches it more now. I could see that. that.
Hell yeah. Well, anyway, dude, I love you, buddy, and I
love you, buddy.
It's good to sit and talk with you.
I'll catch you on the flip. Yeah, dude. Just text me sometime and let's make some terrible music.
Yes, sir. I'm all about it.
All right, dude. Fucking have a good one. Be safe.
And that was Mr. Space Wizard, everybody. Love that dude. Glad we were able to joke around, have a good time. We never take anything too serious. I think me and him may be a little too comfortable around each other. But it is what it is, man. That's friendship. And I'm glad I can experience that with him. But anyway, I really appreciate y'all listening to this week's episode of Talks with Taboo. I'll be back next week. We got a dope guest next week, man. And it's going to be a little different from what I've had. And it's a lot more professional of a man than I'm usually talking to. So I think I'm going to wear a suit. A suit and tie. Yeah. Anyway, I'll see you next week. I love y'all. Bye.